Hello, body types of all kinds. We are back for day 2 of WotLK Classic pre-patch. Leveling DK on GoldMag EU since I'm not able to log on fresh because there's like a 3-hour or 4-hour queue. So fuck it. I'm just gonna level my DK in the meantime, and I guess I will have to be leveling my paladin on fresh in the morning and early afternoon because the queue is unreal. But I'm still having a lot of fun on the DK. I switched from Frost spec into Blood after seeing yesterday what the Blood spec can do. And I can tell you it is a very good spec to level with. Probably the best one. The incredible healing, insane damage, easy to play. Very similar to Cataclysm Blood DK, which I'm used to, so this is like a second nature to me at this point. Even though there are some cool new abilities that I gotta get used to, like having the Unholy Frenzy on Blood is interesting. But an extra DPS cooldown, why not? Even though it's 3-minute cooldown, so I don't really use it that often. And I'm not even afraid of rogues attacking me or anything. Because if they do, chances are I beat them. Leveling in Outland right now, level 60. It goes relatively fast. I think the XP should be boosted on Classic compared to Wrath Original, so it's not too bad. And just 10 levels. 10 levels and I'm max. And doing BGs against Swifties. I wish I was NA, honestly. I might actually switch to NA. Imagine fighting all the legends. Hey, I got a guild invite. I gotta thank them. So now I'm in a guild officially. Woohoo! Dobrý Martine, jak se máme? Honestly, I'm not a fan of this questy add-on. I would rather have the default quest option UI where it shows me all the quests. If anybody knows of an add-on that does that, that gives me the option to see the quests on the map, like you can see them post Cataclysm, that would be amazing, but I couldn't find any. And I downloaded add-ons, so now my UI is actually usable. I got macros and add-ons. I don't have all the add-ons that I need, but the most important are already here. Hey Conrad, how are you doing? Man, I'm such a professional. I already figured out how to cover my chat in game for the live stream. Now you will not know what's going on. Where do I share this? Here. Carbonite? What does it do? Does it do the quest thing? I'll have to check. I don't have quartz add-on for the cast bars, but I don't really care since I'm not playing casters yet. So I figured out the best way to download and update add-ons is via CurseForge app. So I installed it. I might be able to actually show you CurseForge. So I download a couple more important add-ons there already. And it's pretty simple, especially updating them is super easy. And you will most likely need to have, gotta kill this mob. You will most likely need to have the version that is 3.4.0 for Classic. You cannot use add-ons that you used on Wrath of the Lich King on private servers and so on. Which is pretty annoying, but you gotta cope with issues like that. Okay, how do I move this thing? Alright, here we go. Carbonite, you say? Carbonite, let's see. Carbonite Classic. It seems to not have been updated for quite a while. Game version 3.4. That should work. Let's see what it is. Carbonite Classic Google style map replacement. Quest is an all-in-one quest replacement system. Can I see the screenshots? No screenshots. I guess I'm gonna give it a try since you recommend. I even downloaded this sexy map. Makes the map a little nicer. I prefer the square. And they updated my favorite add-on of all time, Tell Me When. Now that I got used to weak auras, so I don't really care about Tell Me When anymore. But it's nice to have that option. Oh, I could have checked the Carbonite add-on. Oh, not the Carbonite. The Quartz add-on for the cast bars. Because that would be a good add-on to have. Man, I miss Path of Frost so much. Oh my god, when do I get it? Can't even check when I get it. Damn it, this classic, wow. And if anybody knows if there's an option to check latency in game, let me know, because I can't see it anywhere. And I heard other people saying that they cannot see it either, so. It would be nice to see it, because I'm having a delay issues on retail since ever. Like, I might consider actually playing on NA if it's like this. Although, I don't know. Paying for 2 accounts, not a fan. Che MBB. To čo zkrátka. This is not a private server. This is the actual Wrath of the Lich King Classic on the official server that was launched yesterday early morning. But I haven't given up on private servers either. I'm gonna be back. At least for a 50% of my time, I will be back on private servers too. But I hope I will like Wrath of the Lich King Classic so much that I would stay playing here actively. That would be great. To by mohlo byť fajn, všetky minime buttony v jednom. To by sa mi veru asi aj páčilo, také niečo mať. Díky za tip, asi to vyskúšam. Lebo mi to trochu trvalo, než som to tu nejak pekne zoradil, aby to neprekryvalo dôležité veci. Ale je tam toho trochu veľa. Zároveň chcem mať tie skratky, lebo čo ak to budem niekedy potrebovať. Rýchly prístup k tým add-onom. I was leveling here earlier, doing the same quest, but most of the mobs were constantly dead, so... Even though we have the pre-patch Joyous Journeys bonus to XP, and Classic World of Warcraft should be with a little bit boosted XP, or you shouldn't need as much XP to hit another level. It's still like I gotta be looking for mobs here because they're all dead. I don't understand. If it released, why is it coming again 26th? This is pre-patch. What that means, I also discussed it in the latest video that I uploaded yesterday. But TLDR, if you play now, the only two things you don't have yet unlocked are level 70 plus, so the max level is 70, and Northrend. So these two things, leveling up to 80 is still locked, and Northrend content, dungeons, zones, and everything is still locked. Otherwise you have everything. The whole game is like Wrath of Lich King. You just have these restrictions. And then on 26th, in 4 weeks, you're gonna get that unlocked. The Northrend and 70 plus content leveling there and everything. So essentially this is Wrath of Lich King Classic already. It just doesn't have everything. So I call this, what happened yesterday, I call that Wrath of Lich King launch, because essentially it's out there. And I wasn't playing on TBC Classic because I'm not really a fan of the expansion. It feels a little too old to me. So as soon as I had the opportunity to play Wrath of Lich King here, I came on board. And I like it. I gotta tell you, I like it a lot. I kind of miss the normal life. Moving outside, going out with friends and stuff like that, but I'm gonna sacrifice it for a while. Because it's only once every 15 years does this happen, that Wrath of the Lich King would release. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. Look at that, doing damage and healing myself to full HP. Blood Decay the Overpowered. It is a crazy strong class. And I guess it does pretty well against casters too, because you still got the Interrupt that not many other classes have on Wrath of the Lich King. You got the Death Grip. You got the Anti-Magic Shell, Strangulate. Those are pretty good arguments to play a DK. And not only Mind Freeze, I also have Arcane Torrent for an extra kick. I shouldn't have attacked this mob, but never mind. I wonder if they're gonna update my favorite add-on and the favorite add-on of all my viewers, the Galvin's Unit Bars. I would have used those extra runes somewhere here that I could see them. Increase all attributes, energizing spores. Why did I get this buff? Well, it looks cool. Eel Fillet. I should jump in the water for these, I think. Master fishing trainer. Oh, he can actually teach me. Alright. I don't think I'll be fishing. I don't have time for that, but maybe in the future. Gotta respond to some messages here. Now, you know what? I'm not responding to the whisper chat. The real fan knows that I'm live streaming now. And he's gonna tell me on live stream if he needs something. Those are the real friends that actually know that I'm live streaming right now. And the other ones, fuck them. Alright, that's one quest completed. Oh, I might actually use this thing. Allows me to breathe underwater. I'm getting spammed on Facebook. Let me mute this. There we go. Oh no! Shit! Goddamn Facebook. Oh my god. Fast. Gonna be first. No, he got him. Don't tell me he's gonna get the other one too. Ah! Motherfucker. Go, icy touch all of them. Go. Got one. Moving to the other one too. Wow, this is a fight for every single mob. We gotta kill this. I only played P server and classic vanilla. What's your favorite expansion and what do you play right now? Because there's no classic vanilla really right now. I know there's Turtle WoW, but is that really vanilla if it has so many custom features, custom races and everything? I think they have Blood Elves and Goblins if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Blood DK is really amazing. Comparing it to Frostback that I've just played before, like this is way better. And I would probably need the Glyph of Howling Blast for the Frostback to be able to even play it any effectively. F Turtle. You gotta be San Medina's fan. Yeah, but I mean, what are you playing these days? Not right now. And you can be playing and watching live stream on the second monitor. That's what I do. Warmain Lordaeron, yep. Well, I think you would enjoy playing on Classic then if you like Lordaeron. That's probably the most comparable thing to Lordaeron. Is Classic World of Warcraft right now. Although I think leveling on Classic here should be actually faster than Lordaeron. Because Lordaeron is ×1 and this is ×1.5 with this buff. And I think most levels are also squished. The requirements are lower. You don't have to earn as much XP to progress levels. At least until like level 70, I think. Oh, what a life. I'm thinking about buying a new laptop, but I don't know. I don't know if it would help me with anything, because I'm moving a lot, living in 2 different places. So carrying the entire computer with all of its components is a lot of work, but even if I had the laptop, I would still probably use like 2 external monitors, maybe speakers, of course the keyboard and a mouse, so I don't think it would really help with that anyway. And of course I would be losing on a lot of performance because notebooks cannot perform nearly as well as PCs. And of course it would be a big money investment. I don't think I would go lower than 1,500 euros for that, so maybe in the future. Do I not have the quest to kill the elites? I do. Alright, let's kill it. I think I can solo it. Besides, I'm an overpowered Blood Death Knight. Ragus. This is the problem with Questy, like, how do I know which is which? Is it this blue glow that shows you that it's a different quest? It all seems just like a big mess. Can't make sense of it. And I think I already hit like level 13 with my paladin, which is not too bad, but I think I'm gonna be lucky if I manage to hit level 70 during those 4 weeks that I have to do it. I think it's realistic, but it's gonna be extremely difficult. Hope I will be able to do that. That'd be great. Alright, let's pop the cooldowns. I think I can solo this. I don't think it's supposed to be soloed, but I think I can do it. Oh, have you seen that? She just tried to kick me back, but I'm standing here at the pillar. So it didn't work. Haha. Alright, pop all the cooldowns. Oh, there's another guy. Okay, I would have soloed it though. That's a big ego boost. That's enough of an ego boost for me. Empty. Oh, these guys are all having flying mounts. Facecam, what am I to you? This is not OnlyFans. I don't know, Facecam is kind of distracting, honestly. I don't know if I'm in the mood. You know what I mean? Before I was thinking like, if I live stream, I have to have a webcam ready, but whatever, my voice is nicer than my face. I might as well just go with the voice. No, there's no random dungeon finder. That's a very good question. Unfortunately, there's nothing like it. You get this LFG tool. Actually, let's try to look for a party. Here you go, dungeons, and let's go Burning Crusade. And list self or group browser. Yeah, I'm gonna browse if there's anybody here. Oh, there are actually people looking. Huh, this is interesting. Burning Crusade dungeons or dungeons. Okay, I want to go Burning Crusade. Members 4. 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and they're waiting for healer, I guess. 4 Blood Furnace and Hellfire Ramparts. Well, it's not too bad. You will have to walk to the dungeon entrance though, which is pretty annoying. Can I queue as a healer? Request to join. Well, I think I can. Wait. Can I? That's strange. This role is not recommended for your character's class. Huh. This is pretty weird. It's like I can go as a healer, but then if I click some other role, it automatically takes the check mark away. So I don't know if it's actually possible. It's not recommended, but it may be possible to do it. Let's wait. Let's list like this. Let's try it. No, it only assigned me as a tank. It doesn't work. It will automatically uncheck the healer. Okay, I gotta delete myself because it's not what I want to do. Honestly, I was even planning to do mostly quests on Wrath of the Lich King Classic because there are many zones I haven't visited. Of course, Zangar March, I have done these quests a million times, but there's a number of zones in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor where I haven't quested ever. So I wanted to do quests primarily even before they announced that there's not going to be RDF. So I'm fine with that. Hej, do BGček by to malo dávať všetkých, zo všetkých realmov. BGčka dokonca dávajú aj XP, teraz na WotLK klasiku, že vraj. Ja som žiadne nedostal, lebo ja som jediné BGčko, čo som bol, tak som prehral, ale vraj dávajú. So I'm saying that on Wrath of the Lich King you should even get XP from BGs. I don't know if it's true because the only BG that I ran was a loss, so I didn't really get any XP. But apparently it should give you some. I would actually love to do BGs right now, but being level 60 and the BG bracket should be 60 to 69, I would just get instant killed. So I ran 2 BGs yesterday, but I didn't have my interface ready, so it wasn't too much fun for me. But I'm definitely planning on doing some, maybe if I'm level 65 and plus, I'm going to do some. And I will do some with the Paladin on lower level. Maybe tomorrow I might do some. I think Paladin could do well on those low levels. I don't know why this tooltip doesn't show me what kind of upgrade it is. Like the comparison between stats and the item that I'm wearing. I don't know what that is. Like it doesn't show me plus 3 strength plus or minus 3 strength plus 9 stamina. I don't know why. If I need an add-on even for that or what. Yeah, that's why I went for PvP server. I want that world PvP action going. Identify plant parts. Alright, what else? 1 wing, only 1 wing and 3 hydras. I might do that. And the other elite, but I don't know where it is. Where's the other elite, the Naga? I think I should have the quest. And everything's dead here. Like majority of time, I don't spend leveling and killing mobs. I actually spend the time just walking around trying to find a mob that would still be alive. Hey baby, look, baby Birkin. Leveling is going good from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's okay. It's not too annoying, I would say. Doing it for 100th time. Well, it's not going too well, because DK started level 55 with no requirement, so I essentially just skipped 55 levels. Thankfully, I didn't have to level a character up to 55, but I still want to play primarily my Paladin, so I will have to level it from 1 to 80. I was thinking about boosting a character, but paying 50 euros where I'm from is a big deal. I would have to be a way bigger YouTuber for that. Maybe I get some sponsored collab or something, promoting some shitty site to get the money for a boost. Because I would really like to play different classes and different specs and make content with that. And even now, playing at level 70 right now will be pretty fun to do. But I don't think I'm investing that kind of money into it. Like for Americans, I can imagine paying 50 euros if you make like whatever 80,000 on average a year is alright. But if you make 15,000, like one sixth of that money, then 50 euros is a big deal. Oh, by the way, a message to those that are saying if you want to play on a server with no bugs, go play retail. Today I had a mob that fell in textures and I couldn't get him out. Not even death grip would help. So for anybody that's thinking that private servers are full of bugs and retail or classic isn't, very untrue. You are very wrong if you think that. There's a ton of bugs here. It's just a game as any other. I meant to grip the other one. I'm thinking, did I include this actually in my script for the next video? I might want to check and update it if I didn't. Because I'm working on a video that should be out probably sometime during the weekend or Monday about my Wrath of the Lich King Classic experience. So I'm making notes. There we go. How's your leveling going, baby? Are you playing on Wrath of the Lich King Classic and are you leveling? Are you max level yet? Or are you playing on privates? Do you stick to Warmain or other private server? Yeah, this is a great opportunity to actually check how Warmain's doing. And it seems as though Warmain is doing really well. Frostmourne is no longer the most populated server, but that was to be expected. Wow, all realms are doing really good on Warmain. I was expecting way lower numbers. In P server, Wrath of the Lich King RDF system, and if you queue RDF and complete it, you get X amount of XP and a bag with one item. Do you know if LFG works like that too? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because I think they would have advertised it. Yeah, that's a good point. Leveling through RDF is really fast, so having to level through a quest, no matter if you like it or not, is kind of a big deal. Slowing us all down. But I guess that's another incentive for people to pay for the level boost. So it's a good business move. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things in favor of Warmain. that Classic doesn't have. But there are a lot of things I really like about Classic too. Like, I don't know. If I had to choose from my position and play only on one, Warmate or Classic, I don't know what I would choose. For now, I'm choosing Classic because it's new and I gotta give it a try and see what it is like playing there, but Warmate does have some really good things here. Áno, z normál serveru môžeš všetko. Rozdiel medzi normál a PvP serverom je len ten, že na normál serveri nemáš World PvP. A na PvP serveri tam proste fightíš s hocikým vo worlde. Čiže ak nechceš byť otravovaný, tak chod na normál. Ale samozrejme môžeš tam hrať aj PvE, PvP, všetky instances, všetko je otvorené na oboch. A tak no tak buď sa logneš skôr, alebo ani nelogoutneš, proste tam ostaneš, aby ťa to nevykoplo, aby si nemusel čakať. Ja som tak logoutol po obede dneska a potom keď som sa chcel nalogovať, takže hodina Q, tak som sa na to vykašľal, išiel som na dekačko. Oh, there's the mob that I gotta kill. No! Get in a group. I need that item. Oh, he accepted. Nice. Ah, he got it. Fuck. I guess I can leave this now. Is this guy also waiting? Or did he just kill him? I don't know if I should have popped that cooldown though. I might miss it. Why is he running away? What? This guy's immune to my icy touch, okay. Let me eat something. Okay, so I gotta wait for the respawn. Somebody got killed here by the elite. Hope that's not gonna be my case. What's this guild that I'm in even called? Loch Modan Yacht Club. Why Loch Modan? Oh, that's the one with the big lake. Good, makes sense. But that sounds like the Alliance version though, of the Ratchet Yacht Club. And we are on Horde. Now where is this NPC? I better kill it around here. Čo Martin, ty ešte nehrávaš? Že uvažuješ nad tým, na akom serveri máš hrať? Where this mob? Spawn, please. That's more of a meme with the NFT group, something Yacht Club. I think that used to be some famous guild called Ratchet Yacht Club. And then many other people and guilds copied that name. Alright, here we go. Now I gotta do my best. Let's not get knocked back, because that could be a problem if I pulled more mobs that I cannot handle. Okay, I'm standing fine. Let's go. I need ghoul. And I need to be very smart with how I use my abilities. So, alright, I need heal. Let's pop the cooldowns now. Heal to full HP. Alright, there's some guy. He's probably gonna help me. Let's get him in a group. Alright. Would have soloed it, but it's gonna be easier. Hey Ivan, do you have a weak aura for Art of War proc? I have actually Tell Me When add-on that uses this. I don't have it set up on weak aura, but it's pretty easy to set it up on weak aura too. Look, I'm gonna show you. I go / Tell Me When, and here it is. The Art of War is what it looks like. You choose buff, debuff. You type the name, the Art of War, player, buff. Then you go enabled, show timer, okay, and it's set up. That's the Art of War with the Tell Me When add-on. There was a big controversy about it, but if there was a big guild, then it could be either or. What, big controversy about that guild or what? I know nothing about it. Or you mean the NFTs controversy? It's always been controversial. Čo máme rezervované mená a postavujeme sa dohľadujeme s kamošmi, ešte na akom realme budeme. Neviem, ako to bude s cross realm, PvP cross realm, bude to sa... no, v rámci realmov si budeš musieť dobre vybrať, že kam pôjdeš, lebo tam budeš potrebovať parťákov. O oponentov núdza nebude, to máš pravdu, ale o parťákov, hej, to si musíš dobre vybrať realm. Lebo to by cross realm nemalo byť. Že nemôžeš hrať s hocikým, napríklad tie areny. Čo je riadna pičovina. I don't see a single reason for any barriers to entry when it comes to who you want to play with. You should be able to play with any faction, with any server, with anyone. Faction or server should not matter at all. And I'm glad Retail Shadowlands is now finally doing the steps necessary to make cross-realm, cross-faction play happen. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Classic is doing the same thing. Which will eventually happen. Let's just hope it's not going to be too late. Because I already don't like the idea of not being able to play with my NA friends since I'm on EU. Everything dead here. Even the cross-faction guilds should happen soon, and the sooner the better. Where's the last NPC that I gotta kill? There should be one more elite. Where is it? Or is it further here somewhere? I have no idea. Those Hydras. Oh, this one's mine. Yay! I'll just need one more. Somebody earlier asked for the webcam. That person is most likely no longer here because he thought it's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna make somebody happy and somebody mad that he's gonna have to be looking at me. Let me set it up. I'll hide this. And there we go. Oh, would you look at that handsome man? I gotta make this a little bigger. Yes. The bigger the better. Man, I look way better when I don't have to wake up early. Beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta use the webcam. It is a big asset for my live streams. Way better. Now that we have a boring content going on screen, I gotta show myself to entertain the viewers. What's the temperature here? Oh, it's only 17 degrees, so shirt is appropriate. It's not just for flex. I actually smell really nice. I have some new perfume that I used on this shirt like a week ago, and I can still smell it. For the 4 viewers that stayed until here, you can see me on the webcam. Not the other 134 that already left. Fuck them. They won't even know what I look like. Only for the real fans. Only fans. And I'm already getting some spam in the stream. Look at that. Let's report him. There we go. The kissing emoji is very appropriate now that I'm talking about webcam. How do I delete this? You want no spam in my chat. 69mega.com. That's a good name for a website. OnlyFans, but without the monthly payment. So, man, I realized how bad of a move it was for my channel to cover private servers when I realized that people that are fans of private servers play on them because they don't want to pay for classic or retail. So they're likely not going to pay for my live streams or whatever. Hold on. I got a surprise visitor. My cat. Yeah, exactly. Bob liked me that he could see me. What a timing. That's not a coincidence. I can tell you that. Hey, Nathan. What's up, Nathan? Don't tell me you're playing on private servers. I gotta get more of those willing to pay viewers from Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I might sometime, you never know, I might get a donation. It may happen. It's not unrealistic. I don't think I will. What is this? 21 strength? I think that's actually an upgrade. Yeah, I think this is an upgrade and they actually look good. Čau AZ. Jak je? Presne, takisto sfarbenú máme ja. Čo, mačko? To asi nevidíš poriadne. Gotta show you my cat here. Maybe someday, friend. Maybe someday. Yeah. I actually have another YouTube channel that you don't know about. I have a bodybuilding YouTube channel. And I do content for a top Slovak bodybuilder. One of the best bodybuilders in the world. We started it just like 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's already got over 3,000 subscribers. So it's got more subscribers than this, which is my primary channel. But that's of course due to him being famous. So it was destined to be a success, that other YouTube channel. Veď to je moja, ja sa čudujem, kde sa po večeroch túla. Už sme tu mali, už si nejaký sused myslel, že sme mu ukradli mačku. Že vyzerá ako jeho. Ale nakoniec zistil, že sú tam nejaké odlišnosti, takže v pohode. Lebo my ho máme odkedy bol mačiatko. Sa k nám nasťahoval sám. To bol ešte fakt taký úplne mini. Taký maličký zlatúčky. Aj teraz je zlatúčky stále. Mám blood spec. Ten najsilnejší spec. Blood for blood. Yeah, but I'm not the one in front of the camera. I'm only behind the camera. I'm the one behind all the shooting and editing and coming up with content and so on. Although now with the few new videos, we also have a Q&A videos coming up. So there I'm actually sitting on the couch next to the bodybuilder and I'm asking him questions, so you can see me there in person too. Alright, Marshfang Ripper. Let's kill him. Man, this leveling is gonna take ages. I feel bad for not having worked out for like 3 or 4 days already. Making excuses. But at least I'm live streaming. 4th live stream in 2 days? That's unheard of. And I'm actually, it seems like I have a pretty decent internet connection, which I'm super happy about. This internet provider, man. So we had these issues with the internet for like 3 months. Like it was pretty fucking slow. Like it was 1/3 of what it should have been and what it's right now. 1/3 speed. So it was pretty bad. And so like 3 weeks ago, I called them. I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm canceling this internet. It's shit. And so they were like, no, we can do something about it. And suddenly, it works 3 times better. Out of nowhere. What I think they did is they blocked it. They just somehow restricted the download and upload speed on the internet. Because they didn't like how much we spent. Because we spend a lot of data. So now it's fine. I'm wondering for how long. Guess. Yeah, wow. And look, like... How often does Wrath of the Lich King come out, right? Once in a 15 years. So that's a pretty good excuse for me. But I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I promise. I promised I'm gonna work out today, but I promise I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I'm actually gonna do it. I have to, because then I look fat on the webcam and I don't want to turn it on. Exactly. Who knows when Classic or Wrath of the Lich King is gonna be cool again. Exactly. I hope Cataclysm Classic's gonna come out, but I'm not gonna be angry if it doesn't. Because I really like Wrath of Lich King. Like, that's one expansion that I can imagine myself playing for a very, very long time. But Cataclysm is an expansion where I know almost everything about it. Like, doing content on Wrath of Lich King was not so easy for me because I actually had to study how the classes work and everything. Like, at the beginning of this year, I knew almost nothing about Wrath of Lich King. So I've learned a lot and improved a lot. Yeah, Shadowlands Classic. Imagine how desperate we would be if we thought if we were looking forward to Shadowlands Classic. That would be a really bad point in gaming history. I can tell you that. That wouldn't be a good time to be a gamer or a WoW player if we were actually looking forward to Shadowlands Classic. Maybe with a faster release schedule, even then I don't think it would be good. Even thinking about the fact that we are playing 15-year-old game right here and we're having fun is crazy. It's just a testament to how good Wrath of Lich King was for its time. The fact that we're playing it right now, just unreal. Oh, what is this package? What's this good for? Common Azerothian species. Just to wait for it. Yep. Well, you know, we're gonna play World of Warcraft even then. I've been brought up on Warcraft 3 in early 2000s, so you can bet I'm gonna play it in 20 years from now too. Oh, Santi! ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal, mi amigo? Myslím, že ak budú ohlasiť, tak pôjdu až po mob, lebo mob určite. Po mob, hej. A Draenor asi preskočia. I actually never played Warlords of Draenor, and I would like to, because I don't think it was too bad for PvP. Some people had problems with Ashran, because there were too many people in one zone, so their PCs couldn't handle it. It could work a lot better right now, because we have a lot of better performing PCs and everything. So I think Draenor could do a lot better these days if it was launched now. Yeah, I used to play Warcraft 3 with the custom maps. That was so cool. Even until now, some of the cinematics are the best ever. If we start with Shadowlands Classic, we might as well have Vanilla Classic 2. It's Blizzard after all. True. There might be Vanilla 2 Classic. Vanilla Classic with some extra changes. You never know. They might change like 50% of the things and actually make it interesting again. I think that could actually be a good move. I would play that, probably. Imagine if they came out with WoD with additional content. Oh yeah. That expansion was destined to be a killer. And they fucked it up. It was so hyped up. Especially lore-wise. All the old characters. The old Horde members coming back. And with the Warcraft movie too. Being about the same thing. Also introducing those same characters. That could have been the killer. WoW 2 will have a Travis Scott mount for $70. Not only that. They're gonna have all kinds of mounts. Spore Wing. Classic WoW is live, but Warmain ICC still have Q and B full. Warming forever. Imagine if it was still Molten WoW. Could have been like twice as big. Because many people quit on it after what happened with Molten. Like if that fiasco didn't happen, Warmade would have been probably cancelled by Blizzard by now. Would be too good. Oh yeah, I heard Riot Gaming is coming up with MMO. They came out with Fortnite and some good games. Might give that a try. But no, I think I will stay with World of Warcraft forever. Good enough for me. I think the Warcraft movie could have been so much better if they had just left it animated and not did live action. Good point. I think so. But I liked it anyway. Maybe if they did a Warcraft movie with Arthas, inspired by Warcraft 3, would have been better. Or if they did a series, Netflix series or something. So much potential, like things like these make me wonder why they don't do it. Yeah, I used to play on Warmane's, on Molten's Neltharion. Not for too much, only for a little bit. But there, you were able to have actually... Hold on, I'm gonna open the door for my cat. There you were actually able to get a decent gear and even push rating. Like, I created a fresh character on Neltharion, and I was able... I think it took a couple days. It was like within 1 week that we pushed like 2400 in 2v2 with a friend of mine. It's like, that's unreal when I think about that. Like, how much progress it takes to get a decent rating on Warmane right now. I haven't been able to get 2400 in a matter of days back then on Neltharion is crazy. And I was like, whatever, easy. And now I'm like, man, I wish I had 2k. It's such a struggle, especially if you don't have an arena partner that's actively playing. Like, I literally had like 4 or 5 people in the last 1 month that I played with multiple characters, multiple arena teams. I hit them up. I literally hit like 4 people up at the same time, like, hey, want to play arenas? I think nobody responded. Like, 1 responded, the other ones ignored me completely. And we actually had some decent rating already, so I don't know why they ignored. But they're probably busy or whatever. You know, boomers playing WoW nowadays, so they have a lot of work to do, not like me. The only one that responded was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back later. We can play later when I come from the party or whatever. He didn't even come. So that's the story of my life, trying to push some serious rating and playing competitively. The easiest ranked content in PvP you're able to get into is 2v2 arena. And I'm not even able to get that 1 more person to play with. That's why I like 1v1. And that's why I'm a big proponent of 1v1 rated arenas. Because I don't have to deal with this kind of bullshit. I don't have to be like, please come and play with me. I want to push the rating. And they're like, no, I have family, I have work, I have school, I have party. I don't feel like doing it. I don't think we can get that rating. I'm like, what the fuck, just play. Sorry, I went on a rant. Blizz make a move, but the numbers don't look good. So I don't know, to make a series is good for business. Well, if there's no passion, there's not gonna be money. They're more like a businessman nowadays. Something like Arcane, but based on WoW's lore might be good. WoW's lore is the best. True. Well, I would be fine relying on my opponents to have somebody to play against, but not to play with. Like, I'm fine if there's 2v2 arena, 3v3, battlegrounds, but why not 1v1? It's still MMO, you're still fighting somebody else, a real person on the other side. Like, why not have that option at least, you know? Or solo queue option or whatever. Even though the solo queue on Warman is not the best experience too. Like, sometimes I'm thinking playing 2v2 rather than the solo queue. And even going through all the BS with looking for partners. Because the solo queue is so fucked up. You get people that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. And they're toxic. I wanted to say something. I forgot what it was. What should I do? I'm brave and late investigated. Oh, I'm level 61. Nice. Only took like what? An hour? An hour and a half probably. Alright, that was easy. Naga Claws. I don't feel like doing this quest honestly. I might go to Terracar Forest at 62. Bliss want us to make friends, not enemies. Well, I don't know how many friends I made playing with people, honestly. I'm thinking playing with friends is not actually advisable. Because we end up arguing over who made the mistake and whatever. But it's nicely said. Blizz wants us to make friends, not enemies. I get it. I understood it. Don't worry about it. We all understood what you wanted to say. I don't see, like, I don't even see any alliances around here for some reason. I got killed once with this DK in Hellfire. And there was some fucking rogue just one-shotting me while I was fighting a mob. So that doesn't count. And I was in Frost Spec, so now if they try to fight me in blood, oh boy. I would turn around with some heavy blood strikes. I mean death strikes. I would actually welcome some world PvP. The first time I see an alliance around me, I'm gonna attack them. That's one of the best parts about leveling in open world, is having the chance to fight the other faction. Oh, I gotta get the report here. I'm so inefficient when I'm not focusing on the game but on the live stream, but it's more fun on the live stream. Like, what would I be doing? Watching videos on my second monitor? Educating myself? Nah. Yeah, Rogue's players are never friendly. Like, Rogue players are scumbags in real life. I play Rogue too sometimes, but just for the lols. Just for the fun. Rogues in game are rogues in real life mostly. Man, I'm so jealous. How do these people get gold for a flying mount? I have barely gold for my spells. How are they flying already? This is a fresh... Wait, this is not a fresh server. Okay, okay. I'm getting this so confused. Going back between fresh and not fresh. Yo, Gniv. It is the best time of my life. You're missing out. Look what I had to do. I had to take your place. You should at least give it a try. It's a lot of fun. I'm actually not playing on fresh here. I just created a DK with no requirements. So I said I'm gonna attack the first alliances that I see, but there are two of them. I'm not fighting two at the same time. I'm really not. Especially if it's a fucking paladin and druid. One's gonna bubble, the other one's gonna heal him. And they're friendly, they're not even attacking me. Cool. How's your League of Legends playing going? I saw your new video about the achieving of Master's rank. Kill, no kill. It's a no kill, man. I'm not gonna risk it. Paladin gonna fucking bubble kill me, and the druid's gonna heal him from the back. Not worth it. Although I could pull them to the other hordes here. Maybe we would start a big fight. I'm actually waiting for Q on fresh. No way. Nice. I was thinking about leveling my paladin on fresh, but when I saw the Q, I was like, nope. It's Death Knight time. I wanted not to play, but Lich King is strong. Who else? The passion for the game's not gonna disappear just out of nowhere. Alright, got the report. I'm done. Best time when you're leveling in 5-man group and kill all the enemy players you see. Nah. It's too fast of a world PvP even when you go 1v1. You like 3-shot everyone. It's not fun going 5v1 or 5v2. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on you, Gniv. I hope you're gonna live stream soon. Because I'm more of a YouTuber than a live streamer. I enjoy watching other people's live streams rather than doing them myself. Man, since I turned on my webcam, the number of viewers raised. Huh. Huh. What a coincidence. Why are you Horde? Because some of my people, some of my friends play on Horde on this server. So I'm like, maybe we're gonna play something together. But I also have an Alliance Paladin on Fresh server. So I'm playing both. I'm playing Fresh and non-Fresh, and I'm playing Alliance and Horde. So I see the game from all angles. Webcam equals more viewers. It's the algorithm. I don't know. I don't know if YouTube can figure out whether you have a webcam on or not. Or I'm gonna come up with like a cat webcam. Cat cam or something. I'm gonna point the camera at my cat. And I'm gonna bait the algorithm that way. How about that? It's fun when you ride in 5-man enemy vanguard. I'm not sold. I'm not sold for that idea at all. Especially my kind of schedule, I cannot level with someone else. Because I'm constantly like going away, eating, doing all kinds of stuff while I'm playing, so doesn't really work out for me. I would love to play with someone else, and level in a group, but it's just unrealistic. Okay, so the only quest I have right now is the Naga Claws, you want to tell me. Oh, Black Stinger. Alright, let's kill him. Let's kill that guy. Here we go. Of course they can. Why do you think bad thumbnails get recognized? I had to work on my algorithm again after my 1 month break when I was gone. YouTube didn't like me. I had to be like uploading, and it took like over a month to get kind of back to where algorithm likes me again. But it took a while. YouTube watches you. Oh, I hate those dismounts. I should use my cooldowns here. This is getting dangerous. But I'm a Blood Death Knight, so I'm not in danger. Ha ha ha. Okay, Shift F2, F3, F4. And heal. Big heals. Ha 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 ha. Overpowered. That's what they call me. What is with this spam? I already reported it once. What the heck? Do you have a video of your Wrath of the Lich King add-ons? Not Wrath of the Lich King? Mr. 69 is back. Not Wrath of the Lich King, but add-ons overall. I usually use similar add-ons everywhere. But I think if you go to my channel and to the community tab, I also uploaded all of my add-ons for download. So if you don't play on Classic, where you need a different version, if you play on a Wrath of the Lich King private server, you can download them all. And even if you don't, you can still download them to at least see what add-ons I'm using. But I don't have all my add-ons here yet, because some of them are yet not available for download on CurseForge for the version of 3.4.0. They're still getting updated and all this, so it's probably gonna take a couple days until I have all of my add-ons, and I may not have all of them because some of them may not get updated, unfortunately. I hope they will, but with like add-on like a Galvin's unit bars, I'm not expecting it to get updated for classic version, unfortunately. I will miss all those questions repeating what's that kind of add-on that's showing your health and mana bar in the middle of your screen. I'm really gonna miss those. But chances are it will not get updated. But it was a really good add-on, especially for a DK showing you runes. Are they gonna kill me? I should heal. I think I gotta fight here. Wow, these guys doing a lot of damage. Let's grip this. Try to heal. I don't think I'm dying here though. I'm too good of a player to die. Yep. Skill, bruh. Skill is bigger than my ego. And that's a lot to say. Yeah, the map is called Sexy Map. I didn't make that up. It's actually called Sexy Map. I just downloaded it. I've never used an add-on like that, so it's new for me. I was browsing the add-ons and I was like, okay, that could be a good choice. And player frame. Oh, what do you mean? You mean this player frame? Because I think that's default. Or you mean the party frames that were here? That's like some RAID party frame add-on I just downloaded. It's new to me. I may change it. I can open the list for you here. Look, I have Atlas Loot, Auctionator, Bartender, Basic Chat Mods. Shit, are these guys gonna kill me here? Let me heal a little bit. Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's kill this one. Wow, they didn't kill me. They dismounted me and didn't kill me still. I'm still missing like half of my add-ons, honestly. With your HP and runes. Yeah, like this is default as far as I know. That should be default. I like that they improved the resolution on this profile frame, that you can actually see the face in like a nice resolution, unlike on the original Wrath of the Lich King and on the private servers you cannot really see it because it's so kind of pixelated. So I like some of the changes they've introduced. Blood Decay OP. Very OP. I'm actually surprised how good it is. I thought Cataclysm Blood Decay was OP. This is pretty fucking comparable. This ain't no slouch. Okay, this should be easy to kill, I think, but I'm popping my cooldowns nonetheless. Kick. I didn't have runic power. Alright, easy. Black Stinger. Naga Claws. So, where do I go with this quest? I can't see a question mark anywhere. We'll see, I guess. $211 people clicked and viewed this live stream, and only 9 people liked it. What should I think? Is it not a good live stream, or are you forgetting to click the like button? Support your favorite content creator. Why Blood Elf and not Orc? Blood Elves are cooler. I like the look better. And also the sword fight animation, like when he turns around and changes the hands with the sword, that's pretty cool to me. So I like it. I like how it looks. It's not about racials. If I went for racials, I would go Orc for sure. But I want something that I'll actually feel comfortable playing. And Blood Elf is a safe option to me. I just like Blood Elves. He likes the silence. Literally. Went from 9 to 13 actually. Oh, would you look at that? Gotta get some bot. And I actually learned how to do the little subscribe and thumbs up and turn notifications on in the video. You know, the little UI that pops up every here and then. I could also incorporate that in my videos. Because people forget, and I forget sometimes. I started liking people's videos a lot more since I've been taking YouTube seriously, because I know that, of course, every creator appreciates a nice feedback and support, even if it's just clicking a like button or whatever. So I'm trying to do that more often, but even I sometimes forget. Like, I watch a cool video and I forget to like it, or I forget to comment like, hey, this was helpful, this was entertaining. So it happens. And I know I'm so entertaining and you are so confused by all the action that is happening and the beautiful things you see on the screen that you forget about liking. I totally get that. And that's okay. I know what you're saying. I prefer Orc only on retail. I would have loved to be a Void Elf DK or a Magar Orc DK. That would be super epic. These are some of the things that are actually making me consider playing on retail, on Shadowlands. I'm definitely going to try out Dragonflight, 100%. Like playing those allied races and cool race class combinations. Tauren DK is a good option. I've never been a fan of cows. Probably my least favorite races of those OG races, not counting like Vulpera and other bullshit. Least favorite is probably Tauren and Dwarf. I hate dwarfs. Can't see them. Sorry if you like them. I just not a fan. Not a fan of dwarfs in game or in real life. Just not my type. Are these rays good for PvE DKs or PvP? Well, Orc is good for PvP and PvE. It's the best. And then for PvP, Undead is pretty good. For PvE, Troll is pretty good. If you time it, the ratio for haste, if you time it with Gargoyle and your burst, it's pretty good. Blood Elf is really good for PvP, of course, another silence, but you shouldn't use that silence if you want to use Strangulate, because then you would have diminishing returns and your Strangulate duration would be only 50% of what it could have been, so you should watch the diminishing returns. Blood Elf is a really good race, for example, for Paladins, because Paladins don't have an interrupt. They can only interrupt spellcasting with Hammer of Justice and Repentance, and that's obviously a really big cooldown to use just for interrupting spellcasting. So a Blood Elf for a Paladin is a really good race class combination. One of the best. Gnomes are okay though, they're just a more ugly dwarf. I like gnomes, honestly. I think they're pretty cool. Like, you know, a little gnome, but can actually kill big boys. Gnomes are kind of cool. Not my favorite, but they are okay. Dwarves are uglier. Like, let's be honest. Gnomes are actually cute, but dwarves are just straight up fat and ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it real. Like, hey, they could have an amazing personality. I'm not saying they don't. And they could be played by a really skilled player. But talking about looks, it ain't no dwarf that I'm choosing to play. Man, I've been sitting in for an hour and a half straight. Gnome tank OP, just look on gnome tanking a big boss. Yeah. Plus you have a really good racial. DKs are usually, well, not usually, they're always one of the least mobile classes. So if you have that artist, escape artist, that's a fucking good racial. That's a really, really good racial, both for PvE and PvP. Like, how many times did it happen to you that you were frozen by a mage or something, not able to finish him off, and he healed with evocation or used food behind line of sight because you were frozen? So, gnomes are underrated, but even some top players used to play gnomes on BlizzCon and so on PvP tournaments because of the racial. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I was thinking about it. I might. I actually haven't been streaming since January this year. So the first time I ever did a live stream, like kind of proper live stream, where there wasn't like a terrible lag and nothing working, was probably this year, January. That's when I streamed, especially Stormforge Mistplayed, for many days. I had a pretty decent internet. Then I had real big issues with the internet since like February, March this year, so I didn't stream. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. It was impossible with this kind of internet. And I'm living in a village, so it's really hard to get a better internet. This is probably kind of the best thing I can get. And praying that somebody else is not downloading something and hindering my speed. But despite all odds, I'm here. I wanted to stream Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and so I'm here. It's working out pretty well for now. It's not the best quality, I know. Eventually, I will move somewhere else. If I ever make enough money to move. And then it's gonna be a proper live stream. I promise. But it's gonna take a while until I get there. A lot of work ahead of me. And yeah, back to Twitch. I might actually stream on Twitch. I think it's a lot more content creator friendly in a sense that people on Twitch are used to donate to people. People on YouTube are used to watch content for free. So you will very rarely see anybody donating, super chatting, getting a membership or whatever YouTube offers you on YouTube if you're a live streamer. And you can see oftentimes even like super small content creators where they're essentially getting numbers like I am right now, getting pretty solid donations on Twitch because they're just used to the environment of giving donations. So I think like financially speaking, straight up, I'll probably make more money streaming on Twitch, but I'm a YouTuber. First of all, I identify myself as a body type 1 YouTuber. That means creating videos. That's what I like the most. That's what I respect people for the most. I'm not a fan of live streamers and live streaming as much, although it's kind of fun. And I never watch anything on Twitch. I'm not a fan of the platform. I've never been. I watch a lot of Asmongold, but I watch him on YouTube. So I watch videos again. So it's not really my cup of tea. But as I said, I would like to try it. And I did a couple live streams in the past, like maybe a year ago or something on Twitch just to try it out. It was alright. So I don't know, I might do it like I'm making videos here on YouTube and streaming on Twitch. Possibly. Might do that, you never know, maybe even this month. Or I might do some kind of content, jeez, this guy again. I might do some kind of content on YouTube, live streaming different kind of content than I live stream on Twitch. So for instance, I'm live streaming, I don't know, PvE or whatever on YouTube, and then I'm live streaming PvP on Twitch, let's say. I might do that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even watch the story for gnomes, honestly. I don't know what the deal is with gnome Regan and everything. I'm not a fan of gnomes, I'm not a fan of dwarves. But dwarves do have some good lore. I don't even know how gnomes were introduced. Were they introduced in World of Warcraft for the first time? Or did they exist in like Warcraft 3 and so on? Plus now Wrath of the Lich King Classic is hot, so at least try. Yeah. That's why I'm streaming. Like, I know this is the best time to stream it. There's never going to be as much hype around it. Although many people don't realize that it's out. Many people think it's 26th of October when it's going to be out, but essentially this is Wrath of the Lich King Classic already. Despite not having 70 plus and Northrend available, this is Wrath of the Lich King right here. Yesterday it was the launch. That was the thing. Even though it's called the pre-patch, it is real expansion. Not fully expanded, but it's the expansion. The class design, the leveling. When I live streamed when Warming's Frostmourne came out in April. That was my biggest live stream ever. There you can see majority of my viewers were interested in private servers and in Wrath of Lich King, specifically on Warming. I was getting like, I don't know, 50 to 100 viewers at one time. That was insane. And I think connection was pretty decent back then, but then when I tried to live stream days after, I just couldn't. And I probably lost like potential thousands of subscribers on that I wasn't able to live stream just because of the internet issues. Well, what can you do? That's life. And what is new on Wrath of the Lich King on Blizz? There's quite a few things. You have the new invite options where you, well, I don't want to repeat myself. I mentioned it in the video yesterday. You can request an invite in a group. You can suggest an invite. You have these new resolutions for the profile frames. Better resolution, you can actually see your face well. You have the LFG tool. You don't have the dungeon finder. What else? Yeah, there's a ton of things. I'm actually working on a video that will be out in 3-4 days from now maybe, where I will talk about everything that's new, comparing it to Wrath of the Lich King and stuff like that. Yeah, the population, well, there's no real good Legion private server that would tick all the boxes. Like, there are Legion private servers, but none that would be populated, active, well scripted, PvP, old content, legacy raids for mounts, for transmogs. There's not a server that would have it all. So until then, I'm way better off on Wrath of Lich King, whether it's classic or whether it's Warmane. Way better option for me. But hey, somebody might like a server with lower population. That's why I do those videos. It's okay, I go see the video. Yeah, go ahead. Wait, no, don't go. You'll lower my viewer count. Go after I finish the live streaming. I'm actually going to be finishing in like 15 minutes or so. I'm not going to be live streaming for much longer. No, Warmane just should stick to Wrath of the Lich King, do nothing else. They did TBC and it died. So why would they waste their time and resources? Their Wrath of the Lich King is still alive despite Wrath of the Lich King Classic being out. They should just stick to Wrath of the Lich King. Do it as well as they can, implementing mythic dungeons, stuff like that. I love to see it. Let them just do that. It's good enough. I'm happy for one quality server that has one expansion and can do it right. That's all we need. I don't go now, of course. Jeez, I'm actually enjoying live streaming today. Huh. I think I'm getting back into it. Mob Frostwolf. I mean, there's what, 100 or 200 players online now? I consider that dead. That, in my book, is dead. If it's like below 1500, for me it's a dead server. Because you will see it on the activity, like, there's no arena, there's no BGs. Even the Apollo servers right now, each is at like 500-ish players at peak. They sometimes have some draft mode rated battlegrounds. They sometimes have some for the Horde, for the Alliance, World PvP. They don't really have arenas anymore. I still consider that dead, especially compared to what it used to be not so long ago. Hey Walter, nice to see you visiting the live stream. Aw, thanks. That's nice of you. I appreciate the support. I would have live streamed a long time ago, honestly, if it was only up to me. I would have been a big streamer now. But unfortunately, my internet is not a fan. I was honestly considering moving like somewhere to Germany or somewhere where there are places with a solid internet. Just so that I can do YouTube and live stream properly. Like there were times, I'm not kidding you, this year when I had to upload videos to YouTube on mobile data. And that was a speed of 2 megabits per second. That's how desperate, terrible internet here is. I had to upload YouTube videos on mobile data on 2 megabits per second speed. Just, if you told that to some other YouTuber or live streamer, that would be like, what the fuck is going on with you? Are they at 290? Well, that's impressive. Still dead to me, though. Oh my gosh, I thought I started fighting a player droid for a second. What do you guys think about Feral Kitty in Wrath of Lich King? It's decent. I don't know. I think it's pretty good for PvE from what I've heard. I've never tried it myself. Never played Feral on Wrath of Lich King. But I think it's one of the premier DPS classes in PvE from what I've heard on ICC. Because I watched some PvE tier lists in the past and so on. And I think Gnev made one, or Obby, I'm not sure. And they included Feral High, or maybe been someone else. A new live with Mob Mistblade. Not these days. I gotta level this thing up. Wait, where am I going? Lake of Zangar Marsh explored. Let's do that. I have some quests completed. I don't know where to finish them. My internet is 10 down and 0.45 up. Well, okay, I think we just found a person with a worse internet than I have. In Romania, we have good internet speed. Like, it's good here in Slovakia, but depends on where you live. If you're in the capital and some good spots, like where there are a ton of apartments, some resident areas, stuff like that, you're good. You're actually getting good internet. Not in villages mostly. And I'm actually living in two places at once. I'm living here at my parents' house, or I'm living in an apartment in a fairly big city, and the internet there isn't that good either. I could probably get a better internet, but get a better deal, but I don't really live there that often, so it doesn't make sense for me to pay for 2 internets at the same time. But I might move there permanently, and I would have a lot better internet connection, possibly. Romania has the best internet in Europe? No way. Not the best, but it's good. I would have not expected that. Like, man, this constant dismount on Wrath of Lich King. I swear it's boosted on Wrath of Lich King compared to the other expansions. I get dismounted constantly here. Like every 10th hit, I get a dismount. Wayne Boston have good internet only if you are watering modern occasionally. Only if you are watering modem. Okay. Watering. That's the real old school, yeah. And trying to fix the modem by all kinds of means. I wonder, I think if I attack this guy, the guards would attack me. Yeah, I don't think it's worth risking. As the crowd flies. What is this? Hey, Mega. You're late to the party. Where have you been? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. I've been streaming with no webcam. Now you can for the webcam part, so you're lucky. Because some people quit. Thought I'm never gonna turn on my webcam. Imagine. But I'm true to the streaming craft, and I did turn it on eventually. Okay, where am I going from here? I'm level 61. Terror card is 62. How much do I need? Can it show me the percentage, please? It won't show me. And I can't see it through my character pane. Oh, this guy's doing fishing. Twin Spare Blessing. I was trying Blood DK Red Arena with Whalos. On Warmane? Or do you actually do Arena here on Classic? Do you have a level 70 on Classic? Blood DK Red Arena. Interesting combination. How did it go? I don't know, for Fiberlink 1000 we pay €9. What the heck? That's incredible price. How much speed do you have? Because I pay here like 15, 17, something like that per month. €9 a month is incredible. Wow. And I think the salaries and the costs of living are pretty comparable among these countries in like mid-eastern Europe. So I think that's a great price. Warmane, not good. What were they focusing Red Paladin? Ignoring the Blood DK? Yeah, I don't know. Blood DK kind of lacks any serious crowd control and slows. Red doesn't have any. 940 download, 450 upload. What the heck? Is that even possible? Oh, it's fiber. Okay. Wow, that is insane. I'm moving. Where do you live? If you can cook, I'm moving. That's the only thing I'm missing. I can't cook that well. I can cook some food, but let's say it's not pleasure eating most of it. What class will be your main? Probably this DK and Paladin. I can't decide. I think I would rather main a Paladin. What the hell? I gotta fight these guys. I'm constantly stunned. Wow, will they stop stunning me? Actually, I'm forced to fight them. Because they would kill me. And healed into full HP. Yeah, I would really like to main the Paladin and DK being like the alt. Ideally, I would play pretty much every single class because I love them all. But it's not realistic for me to level so many classes. Like, I'm gonna be lucky if I'm able to hit level 70 during pre-patch, before the 70 plus content opens on my Paladin. I'm gonna be lucky if I can do that. So realistically, I don't think maybe I boost the character, I don't know. If I win €1,000 during this month, I'm gonna boost the character. Probably not otherwise, but I'm still, it's tempting. I'm thinking about boosting. I don't know, but it's too expensive, and there's no love in that character. It's like artificially boosted. It's not the same as when you level it up yourself. Yeah, if you have, even if you had half of that speed, like even if you had like 500 to 250 upload, it's still fucking amazing. Like, I'm happy if I have 30 to 10. Like, I would be uploading video in like a minute instead of like 30 minutes that it takes me. Crazy. Crazy. By the way, new Blood DK should play with male armor pen off parts as BIS. I've never looked into Blood DK, so I have no idea. I actually don't even know what stats Unholy DK should run on Wrath of the Lich King. I forgot. Like, it's been a while since I studied it. Sub video from a year ago, BDK with 2200 on 3s. That is impressive. Depends on the area and the platform you use. Yeah, Blacker have that problem you're talking about. No love characters. Yeah. But then again, you have Lordaeron, you have Ice Crown, and you have Frostmourne, where you can make love to characters. And you still have it cross realm, so it's fine. I kind of like Blackrock because it's really the only option for me to being able to learn all the classes, to play all of them. So I'm really happy for the option of playing on Blackrock and literally like clicking 2 buttons and having everything set up. It's amazing. I really love Blackrock. I'm not a fan of instant PvP servers, but lately I've been really appreciating them, especially after years of constantly leveling over and over again, the same characters in the same leveling zones, same class design. It'll be a little different leveling on like Shadowlands or Dragonflight, because you have the option to change the zone almost whenever you want to and try different zones, and there's new class design and all this. So it is kind of refreshing, but having played on Wrath of the Lich King for so many years and on Cataclysm, and you level the exact same way on both, it's like, not again. And that's why I think Warming's not gonna die, because it's got realms like Blackrock, one of a kind. Like, literally, I don't think, well, WoW Circle is kind of comparable. They have their fun instant PvP realm where you have kind of a similar option, and I think you also have rated battlegrounds on there. But and Warming keeps improving. Like, even that option of making pre-made character kind of on Blackrock, even that, they're still playing with it, still making better and better. True love is when you living in vanilla. Still play the same character. Man, I wanted to play World of Warcraft since vanilla came out, and I couldn't because I was young. I didn't have the money to pay for the subscription. I was like, paying for it every month? No way I'm playing that game. And I was trying to download it somehow so that I didn't have to pay. And I had no idea there were private servers. And when I found out there were World of Warcraft private servers in 2013, I was like, no way, I missed on so much. So had it not been for the subscription and the money, and me not knowing that there were private servers and you could play them for free, I would have been playing World of Warcraft and having characters 20 years old by now. But yeah, at 2004, I think we were still playing Warcraft 3. As a matter of fact, I think until 2005, 2006, we were still playing Warcraft 3 actively in school. Playing on Mistblade Panda Shaman, yeah. Get a lot of my viewers are playing on Mistblade. Because I got some really good videos and favorite videos of Mr. Pandaria and of Mistblade. I remember in early January that I did, I think it was on the 7th of January, one day before Mistblade launch, I did that video on top 5 PvP classes. That's one of my favoritist videos up until this point. That's such a good video. And I'm really sad it's demonetized because of the music that I used in it. But it was worth it. It's such a good video. And that was in January. That was like, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to make a proper video, but it turned out to be really good. I'm so happy with it. I'm in there my previous alt pala. But on Mistblade take a big hit from Classic. Did it really? Hold on. I don't even know. Let me see. Stormforge. Well, it's still over 3,000 on a Thursday. I don't think that's a big hit. Maybe lower for like 200 players. I don't think it would be more. Even before Classic. I think it's doing fine. Mature Spore Sack. How do I get those? I don't know where I churn in this Black Stinger. Gotta find out. It's Swamp Rat Post. Oh, I think it's up here? There's the post. Yesterday was 1.7. In the evening? Oh, I guess it's fine that the day after they're back to Mistblade. I guess that's fine. Maybe there was some crash or restart, you never know. But now it looks fine. Or they started faking their numbers. They're like, oops, like big hit, we're gonna fake those numbers so people think everything's alright. When I started playing on Mistblade, they had 4.5k players online. That had to be January. January or maybe February, because then the population decreased a little bit. I bought in Pally WoW Legion because I got money from my part-time job. So good, but my legacy is on Molten WoW. Yeah. That's why I keep telling people, like, go get a part-time job and pay for the WoW subscription. It's worth it. Not for everyone, but I think it's worth the try. Like, I would rather work for 2 hours on average part-time, or maybe 3 hours, to get that subscription for 1 month. Like, what is it? Working for 3 hours, come on, it's nothing. And you get so much, like, look at my played. I've been here on this DK for 6 hours. I've been probably on my Paladin for 5. So in 2 days, I haven't played much. I've already got like 11 hours played in 2 days. And I'm telling you, I haven't played much at all. Could have played way more. So it's well worth the money. But it's good population still and can't go back to Warmane. Well, why couldn't you? Not if you are a fan of Mr. Pandaria, but if you're a fan of Wrath of Lich, you can go back to Warmane. Why not? Do you like that Wrath is a little much slower in PvP than in, for example, MoP? Slower in PvP? Like, what do you mean? Like, less burst? Like, you don't get as much one-shot or something? Or what do you mean by slower? Honestly, like Wrath of the Lich King Mob are kind of comparable for me for some reason. Like the gameplay, it's way different, but they're both enjoyable in different ways for me. I enjoy playing on both on Mr. Pandaria and Wrath of the Lich King. It was actually pretty refreshing. I logged on Mistblade a few days ago when I was making the review, and I finally finished leveling my Red Paladin on there. And I want to play it in the future for sure. And it was really refreshing playing it. I was like, this is actually a fun playstyle too. Like, I don't know if I would choose Wrath of the Lich King versus Mr. Pandaria PvP. I don't know which one I would choose, because they're both different and really good. Now, Wrath is bursty as fuck. Yeah, it is. Oh, the scumbag's attacking me. Quickly pop cooldowns. I'm gonna kill him. Even though mobs fighting me, pop all the cooldowns. I'm not losing this. Look at him. Look at that bitch. He's gonna run away. No, you ain't. Fucking goddamn mob. Bullshit. Fighting a mob and a player at the same time. I'm gonna fuck him up now. Lucky fucker, I don't have my eyes bound. What was he, level 65? I'm playing Alliance on Mistblade. I have a max level Paladin and DK on Mistblade, but they're not geared. They're like 450 item level max, something like that. So I would have to gear them up first. But this season on Mistblade is gonna be really long, so I got time to gear it up. Okay, where's the motherfucker? That's that piece of shit. I'ma get him. Yeah, 65 hours, I thought. I did really well, like considering there was a mob fighting me at the same time with Enrage, and that the guy attacked me like 3 seconds before I noticed him. I did fucking incredible. But he was Frostback, so he shouldn't beat me. He was struggling. Nice, I have 57 level Shaman and Horde, but I'm right now leveling Panda Shaman on Alliance. Well, long time no see. What spec you play? Oh, Psycho. Well, long time no see indeed. I'm playing Blood for now, because it's the superior spec for leveling. And even for World PvP, really good. I tried Frost for a little bit, but Blood is just so much better. But I think on max I'll be playing Unholy for PvP, the classic. OP combo Blood DK Blood Elf. True. Blood and Blood. I hate that in Mob Palace so squishy. For me, red should be defensive or to kill powerhouse with buffs and utility. I mean, you have a lot of heals and a lot of defensives too. You just have to use them at the right time. Like the toolkit for every class in Mr. Pandaria is incredible. If you can use it, you're gonna do good. And I also want to prove all the people that think that red on Mr. Pandaria is bad in PvP. I want to prove them wrong. I want to get some rank 1 with it and double DPS comp. Something like Red Rogue. I can imagine playing that high. But that would require a lot of time invested into gearing and all this. And an invested arena partner, obviously, which is even harder to get. I wonder if I could add revenue for live streams. Because if I don't, I'm going the fuck out of here. Who's this? Who's this? Is it him? No. Fuck, that bitch ran away. I swear I'm not gonna find him again. He's probably flying somewhere, hiding in the bushes. And making a video compilation. Oh, I killed MEYTRIX, I killed the YouTuber. Who's here? Nothing. The revenge will be sweet. Once I'm gonna find that motherfucker, he's gonna regret the time he crossed my way. Hard to get a good weapon early on with rat. Raids will give them to DK. I guess I'm gonna be fine with full PvP, honestly. It's good for world PvP. He had adventures. It was the mob in area, or probably stalked you on live and came there. Nah, I don't think so. Here he is! Look at him! He's flying. But his flying mount ain't no... Oh. Glow cap. I'm gonna chase him. I'm gonna chase him till I see him dead. Where is he? Everybody fucking flying. And I have to walk on a mount. Saw him flying here, so he's gonna be around. Jesus, what is with this spammer? I gotta take the time to block this. So annoying. No, he's mine. Yes, got him. Haha. First. Yo, Chet, you like to start in Boran, Tundra, or Howling Fjord? For me, Howling Fjord is the best zone. Howling Fjord is overrated. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know until a few years ago that Howling Fjord was an option. I always went to Boran Tundra. I guess I might give it a try now. Gonna be a change. Like if somebody asks me what's my favorite Northern zone, I would say something like Ice Crown. Something cool. Not boring. I'm here to fight. They just spelled my executive sentence. Isn't it execute sentence? I think executive sentence is something else. When I have burst window arena, enemy sees that instant CC from Repel and mob is hit, he'll run. I like that kind of playstyle. But you also have a number of different burst cooldowns. You have the Avengers thing where when you hit with a holy power charger, you get 3 holy powers instead of 1. And then you have wings, so you theoretically you can spread it. So you don't have to pop everything at once. You can pop wings, and then the other cooldown, the Zealotry like cooldown. I don't think it's called Zealotry. I think it's some Avengers something. Boran Tundra for sure. Oh, you only say that because I said it. You simp. You can do the arena quest from Nagran too. They give a lot of XP. If there's not too many people there. Which I guess since we are on non-fresh shouldn't be. Like it should be manageable. By the way, we tried Red Rogue and Mistblade. Yeah. Red Rogue is probably one of my favorite comps of all times, honestly. The crowd control you get and you're free to do whatever you want. What's better? It's really good on Legion because you got Justicar's Vengeance ability, which gets increased damage and healing with Justicar's Vengeance when the enemy is stunned. So Rogue would stun the enemy and you get damage and healing boost. So that was incredible comp. Just running Red Rogue and Legion did really well. And how did you do with the Red Rogue on MOP? What's your experience with it? After 2 weeks, Waylos just switched for DK. Out of frustration? Or was it a coincidence that he just wanted to switch anyway? I don't know, DK and Red is kind of boring. You just face roll, you don't have as much CC or anything. It's like, go and kill. Okay, I got 15 likes on the live stream today. That's better. You guys are getting better. Because I was thinking about not live streaming anymore after yesterday's live streams, which got like 3 or 5 likes. I was like, what the heck am I streaming for? Like, I might as well just turn on a video on the secondary monitor and get entertained myself or educated by YouTube videos. Because I like to do that. I like to turn on a video on YouTube on the secondary monitor and watch that while I'm leveling. Was watching Asmongold leveling on Fresh. On YouTube, obviously, not him live streaming. I don't watch Twitch. Well, pre-patch 2000 race was wild. Had spell DKs could turn yourself into a ghoul and kind of one-shot all, and they removed it. Well, we're gonna have the zombie event in a few days. I don't know when exactly, but it should be like, I don't know, 5 days, a week from now. There's gonna be the zombie event. I'm gonna hopefully live stream it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I've only heard things about it. I've never experienced it, obviously. But I'm happy to be here for that. So that's going to be a historical moment again. So we're going to have that to have some fun. I hope it's not going to be too distracting and too restricting when it comes to leveling though. Which it might be. Let's be honest. I think we just used to burst fast, precise arenas with as much skill as we can within those 40 seconds. Too much arenas on War Main. That's why we don't enjoy MOP Arena. Yeah, well, with every expansion, it's like almost as if you were a beginner again. It's a much faster progression, much easier to get into it, but you still have to get used to all the spells, class design, and everything. New tactics, new ways of fighting in the arena. Like, I still have so much to learn about Wrath of the Lich King. So much. But I've learned a ton, and I'm kind of ready to push some serious raiding here. I feel very confident with my Paladin abilities, both with Retribution, Holy, and Preg Spec, and I think I will do just fine with DK as well. Even though I haven't played that much of it on Wrath of the Lich King, I think I will do just fine. Especially considering that it's almost the same class as it is on Cataclysm. There have been really big changes for Paladins between Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm. Really big changes. But for DK, not so much. DK is very similar. Yeah, Cataclysm Red is probably the best red ever, honestly. Probably the most overpowered it's ever been. I don't think it's ever been as strong as in Cataclysm. Oh, Mob Arena wasn't bad. I remember I played a mob in my rogue with a monk. Wrath Arena is nice too, but besides CC you need a non-toxic partner in my opinion. Well, that's the ideal. But getting a non-toxic, active, good player partner is almost impossible these days. Because most people that play World of Warcraft are now in their 30s mostly. Late 20s, 30s. And these people just have to go to work. Many of these people have families. It's not the same as when everybody used to go to school and have a lot of free time. It's just not the same. We had Kata active Blackrock. Yeah. I might have given that a try too, honestly. I would be fine if Apollo 1 or 3 were active. I have so many characters and well-geared characters on there. I could play Arena. But it's like... It's easy to find a non-toxic player for me. Well, it's just my brother. You think it would be easy. I found a ton of non-toxic players myself. And guess what? They're fucking gone with their families half the day. Not half the day, half the time when I wisp them. And the other half the time they have something else to do. Or some other excuse. Or they're playing bad. Or whatever. There's just always something. I agree with your opinion. That's the curse of people in 30s. And you now have money to pay sub for a while, but have not enough time to enjoy. Yeah. Well, was it called War Song back when it was Molten? Yeah, it was War Song. You're right. Alright, how am I doing? I'm gonna kill this Bozgrogok. Man, sitting in a chair for 2 hours and a half is not fun. The sacrifices I do for the stream, unreal. I think there are people camping that boss. So I might have to wait. Or rather, invite them in a group. Alright, I'm gonna get some rested XP somewhere. That's been enough for today. I actually did like a level and a half in 3 hours. Alright. So, 8.5 levels left and we're max level. I remember when WoW Vanilla came. Damn, most of the people had... What is this? Most of the people had dial-up internet, not to mention that we had no money to pay sub, and it was expensive back then. Gonna go to the innkeeper, get some rested XP. All rested XP counts. And dismount again in the best possible time. Oh, whoa, 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 what is this damage? What the? Where did they come from? Go to sleep, good luck with the live, and leveling, have fun, good night. Good night to you as well. Actually turning off the live stream anyway. I couldn't imagine playing with someone else. If we lose some arenas, we just go for a walk with our dog, talking about new strategy and comms. You have the table on which we write the results of the arenas. Wow. That's the dream. I honestly had like one arena partner in my life where we played all the time together, different comms, got super high ratings and everything. That was one person. Then I had like what? 2 other people that I play with for a couple weeks, did pretty well. We're friends, so we play here and there for a couple weeks, but not as much. So it's really very how do you say it? Underrated. Having a good arena partner that's not toxic, that you're friends with, that you can play with, that you're not mad at each other if something goes wrong, that you have kind of the same schedule, you're both active and you both have time to play. It's really hard to find a person like that. Like in so many years that I've been playing, I've really had only one person that was like that, and some few other people that were like that for a limited period of time and still busy. So it's really hard. How do I get to the innkeeper? There he is. Alright guys, thanks for joining me on the live stream. And I should be live streaming tomorrow. I'll do my best to do it. At least I have an excuse and not to make a new video. So, good night or good morning, wherever you're from, and see ya.